Hi everyone, this is Natasha. I wanted to share with you a quick tip. I was cleaning up my desk and I needed to write down some appointments for this week in my Filofax, and this is the black Malden that I use as my wallet because it has a little wristlet that I attached. It's the easiest way for me to just run out of the house without having to bring my purse. But I don't know, this is definitely going to date myself, but if you recognize what this is, then you know that there's probably some kicking around your desk. And because I used to produce a software package that went out to customers in Diskette form, I have a huge stash of these, like ridiculously huge stash, and I always feel guilty kind of throwing things out. So I was looking at this and I thought, well, look at that, there's lines on this. And I don't have lines on my Filofax calendar page, so what if I cut off the header, which is yellow or orange, because those are the ones that I have left, and these are not my favorite colors. And since I don't really decorate my Filofax, I could totally use this, let's say for next week, I can use this to have my, write my appointments or notes or whatever, and this way I could use pens that ordinarily bleed through without an issue. So that's what I'm doing. I did test out a couple of pens. The first two, let me just bring it up closer to the camera. These first two were with the Le Pen in black. And it's a Marvy product. Marvy is the company. And when I was putting it on, because there's a little bit of a slick surface on these stickers, it looked like it was beading up, and if you had patted it down, you could erase it. I let it dry completely and it's fine now, but it's not as, doesn't have the best contact. The last four are this Staedtler pigment liner in 0.03. My 0.01 dried out, but I had it for, I think, close to 15 years. And this is by far my favorite fine tip pen. And I am going to try out the Sharpie pens as well, the Sharpie ones that I reviewed and kind of did a heads up about recently. But I really like the fact that when you turn the page, nothing bleeds through, and you can either write right on the page or you can add another sticker. And because I don't really decorate, I mean, I might stamp something, like I stamp birthdays, anniversaries as a reminder for me on the calendar using these little Stephanie Bernard stamps, and then I fill in the person's name and their age, just as a heads up for myself. Yes, my mother-in-law's birthday is next week, so I don't really mind having them there, and this serves the same purpose as that Moji stamp, which I do not own, although if I did, I don't know if I would use it all the time. Again, finding the perfect ink that does not bleed through and then the pens that don't bleed through is really ideal when you're using both sides of the same page. And this is just the stock Filofax paper. It's not the, what's the other one? Cotton cream. So that's a little thicker. So that, I just thought I would share that quick little tip since I found some use. I know it'll take me a while to put a dent into these, and then they also come in colors. So I did put a red one for Valentine's Day, which is this coming Friday. So that's it. That's my quick little tip for today for reusing, upcycling supplies that you might randomly find in your desk drawer. And if you're young, you might find it in your parents' desk drawer, but be sure to ask before you start digging. You might also see these at tag sales or at Goodwill, Salvation Army, that kind of thing. I'm sure somebody's trying to get rid of them because I'm not the only one who has a stash of these. So now at least I know that I can put them to a little better use. As always, don't forget to thumbs up. It's free for you and it helps me out. And if you find this interesting, informative, or funny, feel free to share it with your friends on social media. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.